Hello, comments, Mr. Tisdale, and I want to take you through our work for this week. So look at the week at a glance, just to kind of give you an overview of what we are going to be doing. Last week, we started looking at our research topic, and I wanted you to start looking for some resources. This week, I want you to document those resources in a works cited page. So last week I talked to you about having minimum 5 sources. Only 3 of them could be web pages. So you're going to also have to find a book or a magazine, an interview. You're going to have to find some other information on the person you chose or the organization or the movement that you chose. Now, I'm fine with if you have several websites, say you have 8 different websites, but you still have 2 other sources, then I'm fine with that. That will work out just fine. Because you will find more sources as we go along through this, but I don't want them all to be web pages. I want you to have at least 2 other sources. So, what the work is for this week is to review the information that I'm giving to you on how to set up a works cited page and what's included and how you need to do it. And then the next thing is to put at least 5 citations on your works cited page. Going into Schoology, we can go ahead and go into the ELA course. And here's the folder. So let me open that up. So here's your assignment. Your assignment, use the information in this folder to create your works cited page. You should have 5 sources documented. You can only have 3 websites. And like I said, I'll change that a little bit if you have more websites, but yet you have 2 other sources that are not websites. So before you start to document your sources, I want you to go through these things that are here. First of all, plagiarism PowerPoint is very important. We'll talk about this in class directly, but as an online student, if you are watching this, you need to go through plagiarism to make sure you're not plagiarizing assignments. MLA PowerPoint, Modern Language Association, I believe is what it stands for. And so that is the format that we type our papers in and that we also create our works cited pages in. I gave you a couple of videos to make it a little more clear. I gave you a sheet that has information about citations. In Google Docs, you have to create what's called a hanging indent. And here's a video that shows you how to do that. And then you have Purdue OWL, which is a leading website on writing in general. There's more than just research papers. It can tell you how to write different types of papers in MLA format. And so that is always a handy source. So I don't have a lot to say, but you need to create your works cited page after watching these things, listening, reading through these things. I would say it's just spend about 40-50 minutes just reading and going through these things. And then it's going to make it so much easier when you create your works cited page and you can do it correctly. So that is all for this week. Your one assignment is to go ahead and to work on your works cited page and have 5 sources. And what that also means is you still may have some research to do. So it's not a big, long, huge assignment because you also should be researching the person that you are going to use or the movement or the organization that you are going to use. So good luck with it. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. This is due Tuesday as normal. Works cited page, minimum 5 sources. 3 of them can be websites, but you need to have at least 2 other sources.